Hello and welcome everyone once again. It is January 12th, 2024. Brand new year coming at you guys live here. We have me, Astral, and joining me again, as always, is Bear, my partner. And we are here for yet another episode of the S.O.S. Brigade, Spooky or Spiritual Brigade. How you doing, Bear?
I'm doing great.
Doing great. Doing good job. It's a new
Yeah.
year. I know it's been quite a while since we made one of these. I do apologize with the whole holidays and working in the public retail and everything like that. It's been kind of hectic lately, so I do apologize. I guess this could be considered our cryptid special if you want to call it that. We got a whole list of cryptids here to go over, and you and me are going to rank them on this tier maker of our favorite, which would be a 5 star, all the way down to 1 star. So S all the way down to D.
Mm-hmm.
D, D. And some of these I don't even remember or don't even remember hearing about. So we had to actually, you and me had to do a little bit of research here to figure out what the heck some of these were. And then after we're done ranking them, we're gonna go down our each personal list of if we think it actually exists or not. Because like cryptids are fun and everything, but like, do they really exist? I don't know. None of us know for sure. So we're gonna go based on believability after we rank them. But hopefully it'll be a fun time. And let's get started. Unless there's something else you want to talk about first or anything?
No, there's like half of them, I think, just by looking at those, half of them I kind of knew about. The other ones are just kind of a mixture of things that have already existed and,
Yeah,
you
there's a
know,
lot of like duplicates almost.
yeah.
Or like, oh, it's a similar thing. Cause like I know there's like almost a million different like Loch Ness monster esque cryptids out there that are like just basically, oh, it's a sea monster in a lake, or it's a sea monster in some river or somewhere.
Mm-hmm.
And then there's like some that are like, oh, it's just basically Bigfoot, but somewhere else. Then,
Yeah.
you
A
know,
lot of the big ones.
yeah. So we're going to go right in row in line here, starting with the Yeti. Now, the Yeti is more like basically Bigfoot, but like in the Himalayan mountains, I guess.
Yep.
So it's like just Yeti, but colder area, abominable snowman, that kind of thingy. What do you think we should put that?
Um, I don't know. It's another one of those Bigfoots, like we said.
Yeah, it's not super original on its own, but it's not
But
the Bigfoot either. But
I don't know. I say it's mid.
yeah, it's pretty mid. But is it two mid or is it three mid?
I mean, we could just put it as a baseline as 3.
Yeah, we'll put in a baseline at three, and then we can always move these around again later on.
Mm-hmm.
And we got the Beast of Gavadon, the Gavadon Beast. It was a creature that was held responsible for at least 60 animal attack deaths, apparently.
Yeah, it was so I first heard of this in the show Teen Wolf, early 2010s. So it's supposed to be like in that show it was the origin of the werewolf, um,
Right. And that's what it
like the
kind of looks
strongest
like.
werewolf in that
Yeah,
show.
according to sketches, original sketches of
Yeah,
the creature, it looks like basically a giant ass wolf, like a dire wolf
yeah,
or something.
it's yep, basically a dire wolf, and
Yeah.
they had trouble killing it, and then it kind of just disappeared, or people claim they hunted it down, but
Right.
it was never verified.
Right, right.
I like that one a lot.
I'm
I would
always
put
a
that
big
at.
I'm always a big fan of like the werewolf type things. I would put it in four star for now,
Mm,
I would say.
oh yeah.
Plus it has that cool name, it's a Gavadon. All right, what do we got next?
French.
The Gavadon. We got the Yowie, not Yahweh, the Yowie, which is basically just seemingly
Bigfoot.
another Bigfoot esque But
from Australia, it looks like.
yeah, so it's like, oh, it's like maybe a fanged humanoid marsupial or something similar like that.
Yeah.
I think I would put this maybe in two. What do you think?
Yeah, I mean, it's just another, like we said, Bigfoot. So
Yeah.
whether I don't know. I just think that your OG Bigfoot that we know of is always going to be like up there because that's the
Yeah,
one that gets people into cryptids.
I would rate that as like better than any of these other like Bigfoot side knockoffs. I mean, I know they're not knockoffs. It's just similar creatures. They're all the same creature, right? But they're all found in different locations, and different cultures have different names for each one of them. And oh, they might
Yeah.
look slightly different, but it's probably all the same creature anyway. But they're all labeled, so like I want to be consistent. So maybe we'll keep like not the original ones as as 2 star, and the original one will put a little bit higher if we could, if he's even on here. Like,
Well, well, not to say it's the original one, but it's the
well,
one
not
we
the
know
original
of.
one, but the one
Everybody
we're
knows
more
it.
familiar with. I don't know if that's, yeah, because Sasquatch. No, it's sheep squatch. Where is
Yeah,
there even an original
it's on the
Sasquatch on
bottom.
here?
Yeah,
Oh
it's on the
yeah,
bottom.
original Bigfoot down here. Yeah, he's all the way down there for some reason though. But yeah, when we get down there, he'll be rated a bit higher because I think he's just more of what we're familiar with as opposed to the different culture ones. But
Yeah.
we got the moa, which were
Hmm.
giant flightless birds native to New Zealand. They were comprised of 9 species in 6 genera,
Yeah.
ranging from the size of turkeys to nearly double the height of humans. The largest was, which could grow. How do they know how high they could grow up? Or are these just one of those extinct ones where they don't think it's actually extinct kind of thing, and that's why it's a cryptid?
Well, it does say like extinct
So these
red-tailed
actually
bird. So
existed, but okay, so it existed, and it's like up in the question if they actually existed, like the coelacanth or whatever. It's like
right.
they thought it was dead or extinct for a long ass period of time, and then they turns out, oh, they found it recently or something like this. So it's
Yeah,
like,
it seems like an ostrich to me. So like just a bigger ostrich, I'm assuming.
yeah. I mean, I think that's kind of cool, but it's nothing super special. I would put it in
Mm,
two, or do you think three?
no, I would probably do one, but
Ooh, you're
that's just me
strict.
though.
Yeah, all right, I can go with that. Because if it's like
Just a
not anything super special that exists in her life, and it's
hmm
like just kind of boring looking, I'm like, yeah, all right, I get you.
yeah.
Alrighty, what do I? You pronounce this one? I can't.
Uh,
Tsuchinoko.
the Tsuchinoko, I think, is
Yeah,
what
it's a
it is. Yeah.
snake-like cryptid. The mountains of western Japan reported of slither. Actually, I should probably just bring this over here. Hold on 1 second. It'd be easy if I show you guys this, so you're not just staring at the same thing. 1 second. Sorry. That's not working. Oh yeah, it's a snake-like cryptid Chuniko. He's a big fat boy, fat snake.
Yeah, these creatures are commonly reported to be slithering deep within the watery caves of Shikoku and Honshu. Signs that one may be nearby would be that the area includes hearing a mouse-like squeak coming from a river, or in some cases, a seemingly human voice mimicking your conversations from the depths of a dank cave.
So
They're
not only
reported.
is it a snake, but it can mimic your voice, like mimic voices.
That says.
Does it attack people? Has it been known to attack anyone?
Um, let's see. Uh, whoa. It has a total of 50 plus names all over Japan, so
Oh
that's
wow.
one.
It's also been reported to sometimes swallow its tail like an Ouroboros and roll around like a wheel.
That's
That's
cool.
kind of cool. All
I'm
right.
not seeing anything that says whether it's attacked anyone at
Yeah, I'm
all.
not seeing that. It says some are able to speak and are notorious liars. They are also said to have a taste for alcohol. So I'm actually kind of digging this one quite a bit. It's like a big party steak. I'm gonna put it at least three, if not four.
Well, they're only 30 to 80 centimeters long, so.
Well, I know they're not big. I will put him for three. If he was bigger, I would put him for four.
Hmm.
But I guess we'll put him on three then. Or we got alien. alien big cats.
Yeah, I guess that just
ABCs we
encompasses a
got
lot of
here.
them.
And I just want to show like how much work you had to do. And I tried helping. Cause like you can see like the name is so like you can only see some of the names of these. Like S-Man. Well, what the hell is S-Man? We don't know. We had to like kind of like look it up. Like obviously some of these are easy. I'm like, oh yes, Skinwalker, Chupacabra, Owl Man. I got those. Because these are more ones we've heard of. But some of these, like Ope. What the hell is Ope? I'm like, I don't know. We had to look it up. And it's like some of these aren't as common as some of the other ones. So it was like, oh, I don't know what that is. But anyway, the alien big cats we got here.
I don't know why they're called alien big cats. I think they're just like big panthers or whatever in Britain, I think.
Maybe
Where they're
it's
not native
alien.
to
I don't
from,
think they mean alien as in like alien. I think they mean like not
just not
native
to
to
the
that
area.
habitat, right? Or it's like maybe it's an invasive species of giant
Oh,
predator cat. And that's why they're calling it
okay.
an alien. Not in the terms of like it's actually beaming down from the fucking space or anything, but more like it's like an invader species or something that's not supposed to be there. And the
Okay, that
giant
makes more sense.
predatory cats. That's my guess.
That
Um,
makes more sense.
and judging by that, I don't think that's really all that special. So I would put it in 1 star is like just a normal existing predatory cat.
Yeah,
I
just
wouldn't really
one
rate it super high
from
because
like
base. Yeah.
a runaway from a circus or something.
Yeah, I mean, you never know. Or what was that like the Tiger King guy? It was like some weird recluse has like a bunch of pet cats or something.
Hmm.
Or we got the Alta Maha. Maha. Aha.
Or Alti in southern Georgia and North Africa or North America.
Yep.
Oh,
Described as a sturgeon-like body.
just a Nessie.
Yeah, it's basically just an Nessie. Oh no, it's different though, because this one only has 2
The front
flippers
flippers.
and a tail.
Yeah, but it's still category. Like I
Yeah,
would still
I know.
categorize
It's
it as
still as is
basic.
featured in the popular trading card game MetaZoo Cryptid Nation. What, they have a
Never heard of
cryptid
that.
trading card game? I've never heard of that. I'll have to look into that. Speaking of which, I keep seeing this not deer here, which
Hmm.
obviously I've heard of, but is that even in the list?
Nope.
They didn't even add the not deer in the list. That's
Yeah.
some bullshit. All right. I would rate this maybe a 2 star. Or do you think 3? What are you thinking?
Not even. I would have gone down, but 2 stars is fine.
Well, I'm not gonna rate it as a 1 because I'm thinking I'm saving 1 stars for like things that aren't even really cryptids, just more
Oh,
like
just regulars.
extinct animals that like they think might be extinct, but it might not be. So that's why it's a cryptid. I'm like, that's 1 star. So I would put it at 2. All right, we got the ass wang. Wait, no, oh, you put it in a different order, but okay, we got the ass wang next.
Oh, did I?
It's fine.
Oh,
The ass wang is cryptid in Filipino folklore. It's an
yeah.
inherently evil werewolf. So it's a werewolf and a vampire creature all in one. How cool is that?
I don't think it has like. I think it's just a torso though. I think that's what it is.
Yeah, it's like a torso with a wings or something.
That's what it looks like to
Wings and
me.
arms and a head.
If you go down a little more, it says like there the appearance and all that.
I mean, that's fucking cool looking.
Oh yeah.
Oh, wait, is this the one where it's like um
Yeah, the head with the long tongue and stuff.
I well, why are we in Bigfoot?
I think that just shows all the
Oh, I
pictures on
see.
the website.
So is this the one? Because I know I've seen one where it's like, it's in like I think this might be it. I'm not sure. Where it's like it's just a head with its like organs and it's just kind of floating around, kind of thing.
Yeah.
Is that what this is, or is that
Scroll
something
down.
else?
Scroll down.
Oh, sorry.
It'll say right there kinds of the ass wings, and the one that you're talking about is the first one. The woman is normal by day, and by night detaches her torso and sprouts
Yeah,
back wings.
yeah, that was it. And eats unborn fetuses. Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Because that's the one I was thinking of, and like it's weird as fuck looking. And I remember I was
Hmm.
watching this like really weird B movie, and it just had like this woman's head with some like her organs and stuff, and it's just floating around in a fishing line. I'm like, what the fuck am I? Cool stuff though. I would. What do you think?
That one, I mean, there's different types. It looks like so. I think that's pretty dope. Because like yeah, like you have only heard of the one that where like the head comes off
I
with the
want to give it a
intestines still.
4. Honestly, I think it's
Hmm.
pretty cool.
Oh yeah,
All right, we got the
just
devil monkey.
yeah. Which my bad.
Oh, it's fine. Nothing wrong with a devil
I think
monkey.
I think these are just like monkeys that were
Aggressive
found.
monkeys. It looks like.
Yeah, that's what it looks like to me. Um, Obviously there's reports of like 7 foot tall monkeys as well, which there
Mm.
are those exist.
Yeah, because like
Um,
orangutans are pretty freaking tall too.
yeah,
Not orangutans. I'm thinking of the big apes, but
the gorillas.
yeah,
Oh yeah, but I mean these are a possibility for sure though.
yeah. They're just not that cool. I don't know. I'm gonna put this as like 2 or maybe 1.
Probably one.
1 because it's not really saying it's a new species. It's just like a very aggressive form of a monkey kind of thing. It's like,
Hmm.
we got bat squash now. How cool does that sound? Let me check this guy out. This is the first time I'm hearing of some of these guys.
Yeah,
Bat
that's what I've never heard of.
squash. This is like fucking dope looking. Look at this guy. He's just living his best life. He looks like a werewolf with wings.
There's also another picture if you go down of it looking like a gorilla with wings.
Oh.
No, further down. Yeah, there it is on the left.
Oh.
It just looks like a toy,
I was gonna say, like, is that just basically like an action figure someone made or something?
quite possibly.
Hmm.
That's just a
Right.
picture of a bat there too. I don't know why that's there.
Yeah. This was a recent one from 1994. When his truck suddenly died, he said a large creature landed in front of him. Human like, 9 foot tall. Ever since then, he has not been seen. So it was only ever seen as one person ever seen it, with a possible second sighting.
So it said in near Mount Shasta in California, and then there's another one where it states that there was another sighting in Ohio.
Right.
So, like, really, where I think it's just someone heard the story and they're like, "Oh, I want to bring it over here too." I don't know. I don't believe a lot of the
Yeah. Well, we're not
things.
going based on believability right now. We're just rating what the actual creature looks like or what we think of the actual creature itself.
Well, if you look at the tier list, it says plausibility.
Well, we're not doing that yet. We're just, I know it says plausibility, but this is our actual ranking because this is the only tier maker found that had the most
Oh.
cryptids on it, right? So
Mm.
we're just going based on how we're rating these first, and then we're gonna go over our how plausible we think each ones are. I'm gonna give him a 3. I think he's pretty cool. I think he's better than the normal Bigfoots and Yetis. Um, but it's not super great, especially considering only 2 people ever possibly saw him, if that.
Mm, yeah.
All right, I'm giving him a S tier. I love the Thunderbird. Thunderbird's fucking dope. Let's look into some info on the Thunderbird. This is both of ours. So, what do you think about the placement?
I like the Thunderbird.
Thunder Cuckoo Falconbird. This
I
thing is,
remember the episode from Lost Tapes, and this one was pretty scary because I was
yeah, I remember that too. That was freaking scary, man.
like, you don't see the bird, but like the what they experience at least when they were
Do they
out there
even have that?
skateboarding.
Like, let's see if I can find a clip of that on YouTube.
Yeah, you'll be able to find it.
Yeah, I think I remember vaguely.
Oh yeah, definitely season
I'm not
one.
gonna watch the whole thing. I'm just gonna skip around. Actually, let me put. Sorry, I'm not prepared.
It's alright, man. We're gonna have some fun time. Come on. Gonna have fun.
Janky ass cameras.
Well, yeah, they're supposed
Man,
to be
can't
like
wait
phone
to get
cameras.
up there.
So, like,
I know.
who holds that camera? You know what I mean?
I know.
Is that a third friend or something?
I guess it's a third friend.
Dude,
was
we
just
can
two of
bust
them.
out that hard like I did on
But
the
they never
downtown.
like if it's a real, if it was like more of a legit, what's the right word? Found footage. Like, wouldn't they be talking to the person holding the camera
Banks, what you gonna
instead
do?
of just ignoring him?
Yeah.
Trey.
Yeah, I do remember that report where it's like a bunch of people saw it, like he just picked up a kid or something. I think it's really
Yeah.
cool though. So yeah, I'm gonna give him S tier unless you think otherwise.
That's fine.
All right, who's next? The Beast of Busco.
The
Busco
turtle.
is basically just a giant ass turtle.
Indiana.
Enormous snapping turtle, which citizens claim to have seen since 1949. Now, snapping turtles are no fucking joke. They can like fucking tear your arm off.
Yeah.
Half a century later. So how do they know it's like? So it's basically just a giant ass turtle. It doesn't look any different from a normal turtle. But it's like, oh, I claimed I saw this turtle. Like, dude, it's just a fucking turtle.
Yeah.
And I think you're gonna get 1 star there, buddy. You're not really impressing me much. Not impressed me much.
I'm not impressed with that next one.
No. We're skipping you. We got Bessie, which is just...
Oh, that one I was talking about. I'm not impressed. Just Nessie in a different area.
Yeah, but he's close by. He's in Lake Erie. We could drive and see Bessie, apparently.
Yeah.
Bessie's is spotted in the lake from Canada to Pennsylvania. Bessie's a name given to the South Bay Bessie, which is basically just like these tourist attraction places where it's like, oh, look at it. We'll come to our little quaint Lake Erie to see Pleodon. Plesiosaur, I mean. Goes all the way up to Lake Ontario, too, apparently. Should we give it a little bit extra just because it's closer to us? It's a native to us?
Nah. Like I said, I don't really care for the sea serpents and stuff. So for me, no. But if you wanna, it's up to you.
Nah. Oh, look at this guy, Bunny Yip. Also known as a Kian Prati, is a creature from Aboriginal mythology in southeastern Australia. The word Bunny Yip translates to devil. Some say it's a dog-like creature. Flipper, whale-like tusks, a crocodile-like head, and a duck-like bill.
Where's a duck-like bill? That don't look like duck-like bill to me.
No, not according to that picture anyway. Even some that claim it looks like a snake with a beard. It sounds like a lot of people can't decide what the hell this thing is.
Well, I think it's all oral tradition anyways.
Right.
So like when someone's telling it, they'll obviously change something to make it sound better or meaner or scary or whatever, you know?
Right.
I think that's part of that Cryptids game because it says card number 23.
Oh, I'm sure it is. It has beautiful eyelashes though. I'm loving it.
Oh my god. Look at them lashes. What the heck? Is that walrus?
Huh? No, it's not from the movie Walrus, but
What the heck?
I don't know what that's from. Some C grade movie. I don't know. What are you thinking for this one? I'm not super impressed by it. 3 star or 2 star?
They could go 3, I guess.
All right, we'll give the guy a 3. Skinwalkers. I don't even think these guys need any introduction.
No, we all know skinwalkers.
Well, apparently not a lot of people do because people keep confusing the Wendigo for the Skinwalker.
Yeah, I don't know why they keep doing that, but it does get done. And yeah, so they come from obviously native lore from the Navajo, right? It's usually
Yeah.
Navajo.
Yeah, I think what was it? The Navajo curse the Ute or whatever?
Curse the land that the settlers were trying to take over.
Yeah.
So that's like what Utah.
Yeah. In northern Utah.
Oh my god, no. No, I like this one a lot though. Obviously,
No,
like everybody
obviously,
knows
yeah.
this.
So like I think what a lot of us like I'll just show you guys right now. Like you just go to Google here. If I can type. And then you
Google it.
search Skinwalker. No, you search Wendigo, my bad. And you're gonna come up with all these horned antler guys. And originally these horned antler, the depictions like this are more reserved for like skinwalkers than actual Wendigos.
Mm-hmm.
And like Wendigos are more like this thing from I know it's from a game, but Wendigos are more like really like well, we'll get to Wendigos, but like yeah, this is what a Wendigo actually would be more like. Like
That's stuff
really
from the
long
game.
stretch taunt. What?
That's also one from the game, but yeah,
I know it's from a game. I'm
basically
just saying these are better depictions of what a Wendigo would be compared to what a Skinwalker would be. More like something like this, I feel. But
yeah.
yeah, it's still top tier, I would guess. So I would say S tier for these guys.
Oh yeah.
Chupacabra. What do you think of the Chupacabra?
Well, I mean, you would think that I would have grown up with the tales of the Chupacabra, but I didn't. Yeah, my family never really believed in all the cryptids and stuff like that. We could believe more in demons and spirits, you know,
Well, she
as
believed
Christians
in
do.
La Llorona, apparently, your mom did, so.
Well, she's a spirit,
Yeah.
not a cryptid, so, you know, I guess same shit, different category. Anyways,
I would say maybe 3-star. Or do you think
yeah,
it's good enough for 4-star?
well, the thing with the Chupacabra, people claim it looks like this, and then you'll hear stories about it looking just like a mangy dog or whatever.
Yeah, I mostly hear more of the like. I've mostly like I'm more familiar with the like a mangy, larger-ish dog than the lizard type variety.
Yeah.
But people claim all sorts of things.
Mm-hmm. Just like that lady in Texas who apparently she killed it, and she has it on display, taxidermied.
Yeah. So we got the Owl Man next.
Mm-hmm.
Large owl-like humanoid.
It's
Noticeably
the
similar.
Mothman
Obviously, yeah, it's just a Mothman in a different location. It's in England. So it's like, oh, well, we have our own Mothman here, but he's more of an owl. But he looks just like fucking Mothman.
If I go up, you'll see the picture of the Mothman there on the left. Isn't that so down one? Isn't that also the
Yeah, basically that's just the same as the Mothman right there. I mean,
like yeah, they added the beak to it, but like other than that, that's Mothman.
yeah. I don't know. I think it's more of a ripoff. I would put him in 2 from him.
Yeah.
Oh, we got a personal favorite of mine.
Oh, you like this one?
I kind of like them. The Mongolian deathworm. Means intestine worm due to its red blood-like color. Is from 2 to 7 feet long in the Gobi Desert.
Yeah.
I think it is.
Mm-hmm.
Like it spits acid at people. Turns supposedly.
Hmm.
Yeah, I didn't hear about that. It raises itself and it starts to inflate itself until it explodes. Like, ain't that kind of counterproductive to eating? Like, what?
I don't think it means that it explodes like itself. I think it explodes like the
Oh, the poison explodes from its body, maybe?
yeah, something like that.
Oh. Apparently,
Like
it's
it's
like
building.
extremely venomous, supposedly. Livestock and humans are supposed to be its main prey. I don't know. I just think it's kind of neat. And I don't really like spider, snake-like things like that. So I think it's kind of cool. But what do you think? What should it be rated?
That one, I mean, put it up there with the Beast of Jebediah because it is one of those staples that everybody's heard of it,
Right.
but also not S tier, I would say.
Do you like
Jersey
who we
Devil.
have? What?
Oh no, I was just looking at who was next.
Well, do you like who we have as S tier so far, or do you?
Oh, that's fine.
I
And
mean,
we already know.
I want you to tell me if you disagree with something.
Well, we know this next one's gonna be S tier.
Yeah. You like the Jersey Devil?
Yeah, I like the origin of it. Well, I guess the origin that
Supposedly
people,
origin of it, but yeah.
yeah, link to it, which is, this lady in the 1800s or whatever having her
There we
13th
go.
kid, and you know,
And I totally get that too. It's like, oh fuck this! I don't want another kid. Let it be a fucking devil or something. It's like, okay,
mhm,
okay,
mhm,
fuck you.
that's the one. Yes.
Yes, we'll give him up there. All right, we got the Dover Demon Dude.
Which
He looks kind of cool, but it's not super believable. But we're not to that point yet, I guess, because like
I've only
only like what one guy saw him ever or something, and
something like well, no, like a small town did, but like
but it was
he's
only
the
for
only
like
one that
yeah.
had like up close
But
looks.
that
But
is
it's like,
cool looking though, man. That is a fucking. I like the design
mhm.
a lot because it's pretty creepy looking, in my opinion.
Yeah, it's just one of those that like I heard of the name before. I'd never known what it looks like, but it's just like a 4 foot thing.
Mm.
Like it's cool, I guess.
I think it looks cool. I obviously it looks. I would guess it'd be more like either a mutation or an alien. It looks more of an alien than anything to me. I'm kind of big on aliens, obviously. I'm gonna give him a 4-star if that's okay.
That's fine.
I think we got to give Mothman S tier. I mean, who are we to argue with that?
Yeah, we don't want any kind of like catastrophes happening around the area, you know? Gotta appease the Mothman.
What that new bridge they put in is gonna fall over? I don't know.
Yeah, we need that bridge. It makes traveling easier.
Now this thing I've never even heard of before.
I've heard the name, didn't know what it looked like.
Uh, it's a bizarre events eventually stir
But
the small Illinois town of Enfield.
yeah, but like it's a cryptid, but then there's also times when it's supposed to be super paranormal. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
There's like if you go down, there's a picture of like a poltergeist as well, unless that's what's causing the poltergeist. I don't know. It just seems like they're trying to like mix a lot of things into one
Well, I've heard
cryptid.
of this in terms of the whole poltergeist part.
Yeah.
Because that was like what was The Conjuring 2 was kind of based on the poltergeist part of it or something, right?
Right.
But I've never heard of it in terms of it being cryptid by itself.
Yeah. So what's it supposed to look like? Where's
I guess this is like artist rendering to something like that, I guess? Or this goofy ass thing?
okay, so it says a child described the being as having no less than 3 legs, grayish, slimy skin, short claws, and reddish eyes. The creature apparently stamped on the boy's feet with its own 3 apparently clawed, felt-like appendages, tearing his tennis shoes to shreds. Greg, crying hysterically, wasted no time in scurrying away from the fiend back to a relative safety of the parents' home. But I don't think it says anything about like the family also seeing it. Oh no, I guess they did.
Huh.
But still, it's I don't know. It's just one of those that
I think it gets
odd.
confused with the poltergeist part a lot more than
That's
anything
what I mean. Like
else.
it's just kind of like intermingled with that.
Right, and I don't know what the relationship is between them. It's like everyone knows about the actual poltergeist haunting stuff, but no one really knows about the actual creature or how it's entangled.
Go down to the first comment on that page.
Uh,
Read that. Yep, I agree.
I do like the look of this thing though. That looks like something straight out of like a horror video game or something, where it's like one of those typical enemies. It's like in Doom or
Oh yeah,
something. That's what it fucking looks like, and I'm like, that's kind of dope looking.
right.
But I mean, based on the way it looks, I'd be willing to give it a 3-star. I think it's better than 2. But I'm only going based on looks because it's like the lore itself is so muddled and everything.
Yeah.
Or do you think it should just be 2 because of the lore? We'll go 2 because of the lore, but if the lore was better, I think I would raise it to 3.
Oh yeah.
Because if the lore was better, I'm like, yeah, sure. What do we got here? Oh, we got another. Wait, this is just a giant primate monkey. This isn't even a. Oh, he walks
Yeah.
upright though.
It says that it's a Japanese version of the American Bigfoot. That's what
Oh,
the first statement says on that page.
I see.
It says it's much smaller than the North American counterpart, being most commonly reported around 5 feet in height and estimated to weigh about 180. So it's supposed to. It says it resembles more ape, like it's more ape-like than it is Squatch.
Right.
So
And
it could
it's
just be like
could
a loose
I
monkey
was
out in
just gonna
the.
say that. I was like, it could be very easily just confused for a fucking normal monkey. Is probably what it
Mhm.
normally is.
Yeah.
Yeah. Not super impressive there.
Well,
Oh, I'm giving these S tier. I don't care what you say. These are my favorites. The
I thought it wasn't
Fresno
even next.
Fresno Nightcrawlers are so fucking dope.
Hmm.
And you'd even put them on here?
Did I not?
I'm not seeing them.
Wait, hold on. Let me look at the actual list. 'Cause I had it here. I must have skipped it because yeah, no, I guess I skipped it on accident, but yeah.
It's alright. I don't want. These guys are so dope. I just love the way they look, and it's like so like there's some ethereal, not of this world sense of like awe and mystique around them, and it just looks so fucking cool. Because it's based. I
Yeah.
mean, like I know at the end of the day you could just be cynical and be like, it's just a pair of fucking pants. But
Hmm.
I just think they look fucking cool, and it's like I think it would be kind of difficult to reenact to try to fake something like that. I think it would be a little bit more difficult when it's like literally just an empty pair of pants that's moving in a natural way that's like not obviously fake. If that makes
Yeah.
sense. And I just think they're really cool. Like these are one of my favorites.
Also, like what are they called?
And I know multiple people were seeing them. It wasn't just one person.
Oh, you know multiple people who.
Now, I don't personally know them, but I've heard that there was
Oh.
multiple people that had witnessed them instead. It wasn't just. Let
Mm,
me see what they say about it.
there it is.
And I don't know why, but it like you just get a sense that they're like more peaceful, that they're not like just gonna attack you. Plus, like, how is it gonna attack anyway? Like, if it tries to kick you, it's like
Well, it's one of those that we know little about, and its design is
obviously.
so like simple, but also like interesting
I
in a
didn't
way.
realize they were like 7 foot tall. Like, that's kind of tall for a pair of pants.
Well, the one in the backyard of that
Right.
video footage, that one was smaller, but the one I think that it shows on that
It's
picture, where
also been
was it?
videotaped in Poland as well.
Yeah, so I guess they're everywhere.
Yeah, it's not just a thing.
But the one where they're walking down the road from that faraway shot one, I think that's where they claim it's around 7 feet tall.
Yeah.
Look at all the pictures down there. I don't understand how they came up with those.
Well, these are more alien interpretations of, or alien interpretations, artist interpretations.
Well,
No,
even
that's not a deer walking on two legs. It moves differently than that. Come on, guys. This is so cute. Look at these guys. Oh my goodness. They're so cute. Although everything is like, I mean, it could be anything though. I mean, really, like, especially with like something like this. I'm like, that could just, it's blurry. It could be like a tree or something. Like, you don't know what the hell that is. I'm not gonna be like, oh, that's definitely one. You know?
like just take a blurry screenshot from a video you're watching and be like, oh, there it is.
Yeah, exactly. Right. I think I've seen that one already. Let's see. Oh, FBI warning. Okay. Wait, what is all this?
The woman just used a handheld video.
Yeah, that's the one with that they were turning.
That's the one I've seen before.
Yeah, that's the one I saw from Fact or Fake Paranormal Files.
And I think I've seen something where it's like they were trying to like reproduce it to see if they could fake it, and they couldn't. Or it was like the movement of it was so unnatural.
The practical effects they couldn't recreate, or with
Right.
practical effects they couldn't. Okay, buddy.
This one looks fake though. Like,
yeah.
But some of these other ones don't. Wasn't that the one I just?
No, I don't think so.
No, this is a different one. Okay.
Yeah, that's the one I was talking about.
Yeah.
Which it still kind of looks like it's floaty, so like.
Yeah, it looks like it doesn't really have any weight. That's like barely walking or something. I just think these guys are cool.
Oh yeah. Well, there was that guy on YouTube who recreated how to do it, and with visual effects, and he was able to just do it.
Right. Well, I hope it's not fake.
Ogopogo.
The Ogopogo.
Another.
In Canada. Canada. Basically just another like, Loch Ness monster.
Yeah.
Water.
Trash.
Now we got the original Loch Ness monster. I think we should at least give her a 3.
Yeah.
Out of respect for Nessie, we should give her a 3. Even though she probably doesn't exist. But...
No. And a man made come on.
I mean, obviously this picture here is like the most famous one, and that's faked.
Oh yeah.
So.
Oh, this next one is, I've heard Wendigoon actually talk about.
Yeah, the whole dag, which is the weirdest fucking looking thing ever. The whole
It's so cool though.
It is cool looking.
Imagine just seeing that sneak up on you, you know?
I'm like, what the fuck is that?
And then shooting the fire out of its mouth at you. What the hell is that picture? That's different.
This looks like something on Five Nights at Freddy's or something. It's just...
Oh my god.
What do you think we should give this guy?
Just by design wise, I like it a lot.
4?
I would do like 4 or 5.
We'll go
for
4.
myself at least.
I don't think it's S tier worthy, but I do think it's pretty cool. So I'll give it a 4. Who's this? Wait, which one is next?
The Frogman one.
I am losing my place.
Yeah, you're right there. Yeah.
I'm losing my place. Really? Giant ass frog.
Well, yeah, but you got to see what the lore is behind it.
I'm looking. Once in 1955. Taxonomy.
Sightings. These amphibious anomalies have shocked and terrified both businessmen, farmers. Why are you going to say both if you're going to name 3 different types of people? Businessmen, farmers, and police officers, and remain one of the most intriguing cryptozoological mystery in the United States. one of the most intriguing cases encountered is that of the Loveland frogmen or Loveland lizards. The story of these unique creatures begins in May of 1955 on a lonely stretch of road that runs along the Miami River in Clermont County, just on the outskirts of a small town known as
This doesn't show
Loveland,
anything. Why would
Ohio.
I even?
No. It just says that around 3:30 a.m. They claim to have witnessed three bipedal quasi-reptilian entities congregating by the side of the road. The man pulled his car to the curb, observed the creatures for what he estimated to be about 3 minutes. He noticed that the strange beings stood between 3 and 4 feet tall, were covered in gray, leathery skin, and had webbed hands and feet. Their most distinguishing characteristics, however, were the distinctly frog-like heads, which the man claimed bore deep wrinkles where the hair should have been.
Frog
Uh,
people.
no, it's literally just giant frogs, it looks like.
Yeah.
Wait, hold on. Just as the man was about to steal away, one of the creatures suddenly held what witnesses could only describe as a wand above its head.
Oh shit.
The anonymous source further claimed that the sparks spewed out of the end of the device,
Oh shit.
and he left.
Yo, Wizard Harry.
It's really just a wizard frog, I
A
guess.
wizard frog. Possible explanation. Okay, all right. I'll give you that. I love this. Wizard Frog Man. Look at him, he's a happy boy.
Oh yeah.
All right, I'll give him a 3-star for that. I can dig it. Oh, we got the Hobskin-filled goblins.
Yeah, I don't know what this one was. I didn't really read into it.
The Kelly Hopkinsville Encounter, also known as Hopkinsville Goblin Case.
There were dozens of eyewitnesses to the incidents, which included 2 families present at the farmhouse, and other areas.
Yeah, apparently cops were called, and then when they got there, there was some kind of gunfight going on, and everyone in the house was like swearing like on a Bible that they saw these like weird creatures that were attacking them or something.
They were demons.
Apparently, it was supposedly inspired the movie E.T. to some extent.
And the Pokemon Sableye. I like that.
I can definitely see the Sableye reference, though. Yeah.
Oh, okay. I've seen that picture. Well, that
Obviously
look-alike
Sableye,
thing,
but
but that top picture there, top
yeah,
middle. I've seen that somewhere.
it's like the movie Gremlins, basically.
Oh yeah.
Don't feed your Mogwai after midnight, you know?
Yep.
All right. What do you think? 3-star? 4-star?
Probably 3.
Okay, we'll go 3.
Yeah. Just for Sableye, you know?
This next one's just a champ.
Yeah.
We'll give him a 2.
Trash.
Yeah, get him
Another
out.
Loch Ness monster living in Lake Champlain. It says habitats New York, Vermont, or Canada. So
Oh
take your
shit.
pick.
The Lake Van
Anyways,
monster. Is this just another water monster?
it looks like it is.
Yeah, it's a Lake Ness type monster. All right.
It seems like a lot of these lists have some kind of like they go from like 5 to 10 of the water monsters, and I'm just like, why so many?
Yeah, there are a lot. I guess just because it's easy to like draw tourism to a otherwise unremarkable place if you claim it has a lake or ocean monster or water monster of some sort.
Mm-hmm.
And I guess there was like a lot of like ever since like mankind started sailing the seas, there's been like tales of like sea serpents and shit like that, you know? Lizardmen.
Yeah.
I actually like lizardmen quite a bit. Just the reptilians and stuff like that, you know?
Yeah.
What do you think?
Oh, Lizardman. I mean, there's obviously
I think they
the
deserve a.
conspiracy of
Well, yeah, and
what.
then you got the whole. We're not talking about that yet. I'm just saying, like.
What do I believe? Is that what you're saying?
I know, I meant like, whereabouts should we rate them on here?
Oh, I mean, they got to go 4,
I was
just
thinking
because of
4.
how all over the world they are, basically.
Yeah. Or was it
Called the Mantis Man.
the Mantis Man, huh?
Yep.
Beware the mantis. This odd thing, or the odd thing about the two things. Oh, fishing.
uh Yeah, if you look at the explanation, it says people claim that the Mantis Man may have been an experiment gone wrong, and
Of course.
someone who couldn't control it set it free in near a river. It could have been a mutation in a breeding situation, unlike it being short. What? Unlike it being short, it should have been massive. What?
I don't know.
I don't think that sentence makes sense.
No, it doesn't.
Some people speculate that there are more than just one of these mantis roaming around. The reason why most people think it's a giant mantis instead of it being something else is because
Looks more
it
like
looks and does
insects.
things. No, it looks and does things like a mantis, camouflage, spreading its wings, the mouth, etc. I guess.
So it's likely that the mantis is an aquatic creature resembling a praying mantis.
Right.
Because I don't think mantises actually go in the water. There's a reasonably high chance this is a hoax. Oh, yeah.
So why is it part of the? Well, I mean, I guess
I don't
plausibility.
know.
Uh,
I'm gonna give him a
Crash.
2 for that.
1, but go ahead.
Well, it's more than just an existing creature that existed. That's just
I mean, it's
slightly.
a creature that.
I mean,
Boy, I get it.
you know,
I get it. The Mokulamumbi, or
Mukalimumbe,
I like this one. It's a dinosaur from the Congo.
Congo, Manama. So what should we rate it at?
This one?
Yeah,
I mean, it's not just a river monster, so I would say 3. If you're feeling really saucy, 4.
I'm not feeling that saucy, but I'll give it a 3
Yeah.
because it's not like just a normal like Nessie. It's slightly different.
Mm-hmm.
Wait, where are we at?
Nandy
The
Bear.
bear?
Nandy Bear.
The Nande.
So that looks like so it's reported to be found in Kenya and East Africa. It looks like it's a mix of the hyena and a bear, which is terrifying because hyenas for one and bears, you know.
Hyenas can fuck shit up on their own. Then you mix a lion with that, or a bear. I mean,
Mm-hmm. So apparently, the name that they go by in Swahili means bloody beast. So, you know, savage. Like it. Whoa, that's a big boy.
that's an existing one. That's just a brown hyena.
That's a big boy. What the hell?
This is just showing images of existing hyenas, though.
Yeah. Wait, they only have one eye, or what?
Wait, yeah. Apparently, they only have one eye. Maybe
I don't know. What's
and
the
that one has 2
description?
eyes.
Yeah, some of them have 2, some don't, and I don't know.
Interesting.
Description: although regarded as a monkey by some tribes, with eyewitness sightings of the Nandi bear uniformly describe a shaggy animal very similar to a hyena. Its size is consistently given at a very high forward, 4'3" to 4'6" at shoulder height, and nearly 5 feet high. Whoa. Okay.
3 or 2. I'm thinking 3, but
Yeah,
we'll give him a
definitely one of
3.
those that didn't know about, but I like.
Yeah, I've never heard of it before. Oh, we
Oh
got
my
a
god.
pterosaur, basically.
Yeah. The dinosaur living in the modern age. Do they use
Kangamato.
smartphones?
Apparently.
Oh my god. That
Good.
one's
Oh, and then we got some Digimon looking thing over here.
oh,
Kaiju Master.
yeah. This one's interesting, but it also like that picture there. It just might be a crane of some kind.
It probably is, to be honest, but we're going based on the actual look of it and design, not the believability yet. So,
Well, it's just a dinosaur.
yeah,
That's what they're describing. So either a dinosaur or a bird is just
2,
something that had existed in the past.
2 or 3
Uh, two.
or 1.
I was gonna say one, but you only gave me two options, so I said
Which one would
two.
you want it to be in?
I want one because it's just a dinosaur.
All right, but so was this guy.
Yeah, but he has more lore, okay?
All right, I'm just making sure.
He's not just a water monster. He's
All
also
right,
on land.
just checking. Dear, don't need to get all up in a tizzy here.
So tell me how to do my tizzy.
Shit, the orang
Mr.
bati.
Yeah, I like this. I like this. It's a flying monkey. The bat monkey, I think,
But they
is what it is.
exist. Flying monkeys exist.
No, a bat monkey. No, it's not Wizard of Oz.
No. The
What flying monkey exists?
wait, I'm flying squirrel. I meant, but I mean, it looks like it's basically just a flying squirrel with a slightly more monkey-looking face.
What it looks like.
How big is this thing anyway?
Um, a few feet, I think. Hold on. Approximately 5 feet in height. Um, so it says natives of Saram. However, it's just that their night sky is infested with the soaring simians, which they describe to be approximately 5 feet in height. These creatures are also said to bear black leathery wings, red skin, and long thin tail. Oh, they're demons.
Oh,
I like it.
I'm not super hyped about it, but what do you think?
I like it.
What would you put it?
Just put it low. I like it myself, but
Well, where would you put it if you were putting it on? If you could choose.
probably 3. Go ahead and put it 2 or 1. It's fine.
Well, it's both of us are supposed to be doing this part, so I'm just debating.
I mean, either way, like just override. It's fine.
Maybe
I
2.
just like it because it looks like it looks cool. That's the only reason I like it. Yeah,
All right.
yeah. It's not like I'm gonna get angry or anything.
I don't know. We're supposed to be doing this together.
Uh,
Oh,
another
these
big
lame
foot.
ass ones. The
This is
orang
from
pendek.
from
No, these get
Indonesia.
a 1. You get a motherfucking 1. Shut up. Oh, well, it looks like a monkey. Okay. So it's probably a monkey, but monkeys don't exist in this area. That's why it's a cryptid. No.
Yeah,
No, fuck that. The Boggy Creek Monster.
yeah. That's the one that was supposed to be the folk
The
monster or whatever.
Falk Monster.
Yeah, it's got like 3 different names.
Yeah. Legend of Boggy
Um,
Creek.
apparently, it's an actual movie that they made.
I think I do remember that, though. It
Yeah, because
sounds familiar.
that's what that screenshot's supposed to be there that
Yeah.
they have. Yeah, it's just another Bigfoot. But
Yeah. It does sound familiar.
got another dino.
A lot of dinos here too, actually.
Yeah, there's a few of them.
Winged carnivore. It looks like just a raptor, basically.
Yeah, that's essentially what he looks like.
Some lovely
Where's it
CG here
from?
too.
It's in North America folklore. Oh, wait, it's in the North American folklore. Some believe that the West Coast relative to the Jersey. Wait. Oh, some believe it to be a West Coast relative of the New Jersey Devil. I read that wrong. I was going to say Jersey Devil's from the East, but I got ahead of myself. They inhabit the wilderness and mountainous areas of the American Southwest and northern Mexico. It's usually described as a large, furry, multi-winged creature with razor-like talons and multiple layers of deadly venomous fangs. How many multiple? Because that's pretty terrifying. If it's more than just like single row of teeth, you know. But yeah, it looks like just a dinosaur from folklore legends. I think it might have been one of those that's kind of like, what can we come up with that's
Well, it
scary?
says right here that it was like it looks like it was most likely a prank or a hoax that someone made for a old YouTube video back in 2010.
Oh, okay.
What it's saying, so it's most likely not real, obviously, but based on the design itself, I would go to.
hmm
What's a ropin'?
Oh, it means demon flyer. That's cool. Where is it? It's in found in it's alleged to live in Papua New Guinea. That's what I was trying to say.
So it's basically just a giant bat that people misconfuse for like.
Bat or dinosaur, I believe. It says it's according to the book, Searching for Ropens, it is any featherless creature that flies in the Southwest Pacific and has a tail length of more than 25% of its wingspan.
I
So I
see.
don't wait. It says it is reported to have a wingspan from anywhere from 12 feet to 100 or more feet. Which no, it does not. So that one can probably go in the bottom. I like it. It's another dino, but like no,
You think Goatman's S tier or A tier?
definitely no. He's S tier.
All right,
It's the Goat Man.
it's the Goatman.
If we try to visit his bridge after not putting him in S tier, he's gonna be mad.
Yeah, well, we'll have to go check out his bridge one of these days, I guess.
Looks like there's a bunch of them. There's got the Maryland one,
Yeah.
Public. I didn't know that. I
No,
didn't know
yeah,
there was
there's
multiple.
multiple different ones because I was watching the Red Thread episode on Goatman. It was interesting. Not just the
Was that the
one.
first one they did?
I don't remember. It was one of them.
Because I think what's his name? Charlie. What's his name?
Who?
Cryptic. What? I don't remember.
The
Moist
Red Thread
Critical.
with
No, I know.
Moist
Moist
Critical
Critical
and
knows a
Wendigo.
lot about it. Is what I
Yeah,
mean.
yeah, because that was
Because
like
he's
his
kind of from
big.
the area.
Yep, that was his big thing.
Yeah. Okay. But no,
Yeah,
he's definitely S tier.
yeah. Megalodon, get the hell out of here.
It existed. We don't need to see it
It
more.
existed at one point. Sure, it doesn't exist anymore, but
Nah.
whatever.
I mean, you never know. He might
Oh
be down in
man.
that, trench.
The Mariana Trench. The Sheep Squatch.
That third picture looks cool. That second one as well, but I don't believe.
Give me a hug. It looks like something out of Star Wars.
Yeah. Wait, sightings. 1994, former Navy SEALmen stated to have witnessed the beast breaking through the forest. The white thing breached the brush line and knelt to drink from the creek. Here, it drank for a few minutes before crossing the creek and continuing toward a nearby road. Wow. Stated to have observed the animal for a while. Okay.
Interesting.
And then 2 kids apparently saw it playing in their yard. Like, whatever. I don't know.
Oh man, they added it to Fallout 76.
Did they?
Apparently, in the Wild Appalachia update of it.
Oh, I never played the game. So another
Well,
Sasquatch, but
Fallout
that
76 sucks anyway, but I mean this
uh,
drawing looks kind of cool.
yeah, I think that's probably from Fallout. It looks kind of like
It probably
from
is,
the game.
yeah. Eh,
I think its design is
I would go
okay,
2
but
or 3. What do you think?
it's basically Goatman. Put him on 2.
2.
Yeah,
Oh, the skunk ape. What do you think of the
yeah, we
skunk
all
ape?
know.
Huh?
Apparently he's stinky, and it's Bigfoot in Florida. So
Yeah. I don't know. Like this image always did scare me a little bit though. That's
well, the
always
image
kind of
is cool,
creepy.
but I think it was um confirmed to be a hoax, right?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it was. Like I know it was like that picture was taken from like a Ripley's Believe It or Not. So like
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it says a bear of some sort that rummages through trash. Although this would mean that the original sighting was a hoax, as fingers are visible in the skunk ape in that picture, not claws. So it was a hoax. Anyways, Spring Hill Jack. I like this guy. I like the lore behind him.
I'm reading because I hardly ever heard of this guy.
You never heard of him?
I've heard of him like once or twice, but I didn't know he was like a cryptid. I thought he was just
What?
a shenanigans guy.
Well, no, because he was
He's up to
like
some shenanigans.
a lot of people claimed he was a devil. Can jump for like multiple feet. You know,
He just
he
had
had that
springs in his
Superman jump.
shoes, you know.
Yeah, but like he's cool. I like him a lot. He's definitely one of those goofy ones that kind of just mess with people.
Yeah.
But I think he good. Top 5th flying humanoid cryptid. Why is he the top 5th? Why is he not number 1? Because the Jersey Devil exists.
The Terror of London.
Mm-hmm. 1837 is when the first sighting was, and then the last
And then
one,
there's
according
modern
to this.
sightings in 2012. I don't think he's living that long.
Well, if it is some kind of like supernatural being, he could just live a longer life than humans.
I suppose.
Yeah, he shoots fireballs and everything. I don't know what that's from. Don't look at that.
All right, all right. What? 4-star?
Oh yeah,
Okay.
he's definitely got to be one of those like OG cryptids.
Yeah, definitely
In terms
seems
of
like
like
it.
time though,
Huh?
but he's cool. As in terms of like time, because that's
Mm-hmm.
back in the day.
We got the
This one,
Flatwoods monster, Braxy.
yeah, yeah, basic design.
I kind of like the way like it looks. But like
It looks like that.
it's
What
kind
is
of up
that
in the
called?
air if it's like wearing a metal suit or if that's just how it is or
It just looks like a spade.
yeah, because like this shows like more of a sci-fi thing like that.
Yeah, there's a few more of those pictures there that look like that too. I'm just like, I mean, I know a lot of people like this one a lot because
I
there was
know.
like according to the story, there was also a ship that landed, right?
Yeah, I think so. Sightings.
And I know, like, obviously the town boomed after that because everybody wanted to go see to the area where they claimed this
Right.
creature had landed.
Yeah. Hmm. Yeah, it's like it's one of the ones that like I'm like is feels kind of newish almost. I mean, like
Really?
I know, like when did this happen?
50s?
1952, so it's not new. But for whatever
Right.
reason, like I only heard about this like kind of recently. I haven't even really heard of it before.
Mm. I so like a lot of these I've heard like years ago just because I watched like Fact or Fake Paranormal Files or
Right.
Destination Truth, stuff like that. So like that's where I kind of was exposed to a lot of these. 3 is fine for that one, or if you want
Yeah.
to do 4,
I'm debating
that works
between
too.
4 or 3.
I'll put it up at 4.
I'll put it on
Springfield Jack is
4.
there.
Yeah, we'll
Yeah,
give him that. I'm sorry. I'm putting the werewolf up on S tier.
that's the Beast of Bray Road.
Beast of Bray Road, which is a werewolf, I believe.
It's
Basically.
labeled a werewolf in local folklore.
Yep.
However, most cryptozoologists have labeled it as Bigfoot in order to avoid dealing with the scientific absurdities involved with werewolves.
Well, okay. Well, maybe we won't call it a werewolf, but it's basically a giant humanoid wolf that attacks people.
Mm.
Seems different than fucking a Bigfoot, though. I mean, I wouldn't go by that picture, but I know there's multiple
Yeah.
movies based on it too.
Is there?
I think so. Yeah, from the 2005 film, which doesn't look like it has good special effects,
Yeah.
but oh, I've seen that before.
That one looks a lot like the one that came out like a year or two ago, where it's
Yeah.
like the zoo caught the picture of that wolf thing on 2 legs running really fast.
And then I heard there's a different one where it's like a human body with the head of a wolf or something.
Right. Which I don't
But
think that's part of the list, but yeah, I get you.
you got the original Bigfoot. I
Well, you
think
know Bigfoot.
we got to give him a 4-star out of respect.
Out of respect. He'd
Out
be
of
lower.
respect. Even though he's trash. No, I'm kidding.
Well, I mean, I think it's just so overdone
Well,
with
yeah,
when
but
it
he
comes
was one
to
of the
Bigfoot.
first ones originally too, before all these.
Yeah. But
So,
before we move on to this one though, did you I know we both watched the conspiracy theory iceberg
yeah,
video that Wendigoon put out.
yeah.
The conspiracy about the Peterson Gimlin film.
Yeah, where apparently like
They
yeah, so
show like
apparently
they
it
had
was like
massacred.
they were like the film starts out with them like washing blood off, and it looks like there's a bunch of like blood on the floor, on the ground floor or whatever, and it
Yeah,
like
and
looks like it was like people theorize or conspiracy that like there was like they recently just finished killing a bunch of Bigfoots, and that was
yeah,
like
like
the
they went on the
last
hunt for
one that
them.
was like walking away or whatever, or trying to escape,
Right.
and that like they were more common back then, so and they like hunted them to near extinction or whatever. I'm like, that's kind
Yeah.
of an interesting thing. I don't know. What do you think?
Um I so if there was footage shot before just like the Bigfoot running off, I would like to see it.
Yeah, like what
Um
were they doing beforehand? Like, do they have any more footage of the trip before that?
like the area that they were like passing through too, like if there was no massacre like that, there it's just a lot of like trees fell out like knocked over already or whatever, like they were already chopped down, so like you could see that the creature was already walking, and I get that those cameras back in the day were heavy,
Yeah, it probably takes a
but
while to actually get that thing to start up.
yeah, but like there's so much like uh there's such a big area where they would have already seen the creature that they would have
Mm,
recorded before then, at least in
right.
my opinion.
True.
But I ain't no I've never been to the area where they claimed, to have shot the film, or I've never carried one of those cameras, so I don't know how, like I said, if it's too heavy to kind of just like get it going right away, or anything like that. But I do want to see, like I said, if it exists, the footage before.
Right. Actually, let me see if I can find that one thing really quick. Oh yeah, I forgot to see that. All right. Let me find
You're
that. What?
saving that?
It's yeah, it's a cute picture. Shut up. Uh, let me see if I can find that one segment. It's free. In regards to Bigfoot.
CreditReport.com.
What?
Do you remember that old commercial? The
Oh,
jingle?
Sorry, I'm just trying to. Oh, that was. Oh, I missed it. Okay. I'm trying to find that one scene. Was it in this one or what? Yeah, well, it had to have been.
Yosemite and Tahoe, and that's where we are. If you leave at 6,000 feet elevation, you hike those places. A lot of
Wait,
it is granite.
Huh?
Is that the one where
Fresh water coming right out of the ground.
Where they were like, these guys were camping in this. These guys were camping in this like
in
mountainous
Mount
area,
Shasta?
and they heard like this weird noises going on.
Yeah, that's the one from Mount Shasta where they recorded the voices
Yeah.
of what they claim
what
is
was-
Bigfoot.
And this
the
was
average
back in the like this fucking 60s or 70s.
Success
I don't
rate
think
for
it was
you guys
that far
coming
back.
up. Oh, the
It was
deer.
pretty
it was
while
100%.
back.
I think it was-
We never did.
I think it was
see deer.
80s.
It was just-
No, I
it's
think it
that
was
kind of
80s.
place.
Because I do know which
We
one
know
you're
what
talking
we're
about,
dealing
but
with,
I
but
don't think
it's
it was that far
something
back.
Just
during
trying to
71, I came
get
back
to the
up
part where
Oh,
they had the clip.
71.
Huh?
and
It said
we
1971, so I guess
out
you
here
were
by
right,
the stove.
70s.
because you still don't know what you're dealing with. Whatever it is big. The log that we put between these trees.
Here it is. So this is the sounds they captured, and they didn't have a video camera, they just had the audio recorder. This is the
Yeah.
sounds they captured late at night, and they were obviously spooked, so they would like lock themselves in their little makeshift cabin thing that they had.
Mm-hmm.
And I guess this audio footage was tested like in modern day, and they didn't find any trace of audio tampering. Not to mention the fact that in 1971, it would have been very difficult to modify or edit in some way the footage like this. You know what I mean? So like it would have been very hard for them to make this be like a hoax or fake
Mhm.
the sounds or whatever, or edit it and tamper with it in any way like that.
Right.
And because they had given it to some university somewhere, I think they had said, to
Right.
double check, and it didn't show any signs of being tampered with whatsoever.
Yeah.
And this is the hunters trying to mimic that.
Yeah. And they get responses from them.
Yeah, it's intelligent responses. I'd be scared shitting bricks if I heard this in the middle of the woods.
There's two of them
Oh,
across
yeah.
the creek at the big rocks.
Fuck. It just sounds like they're trying to like mimic human speech. This is weird.
That's our job.
We were all talking about maybe having to shoot our way out. You just
That's so creepy. There's that one other video clip. I don't think I'm gonna be able to find it. What the hell is it? Nope. Sorry, hold on. Let me see if I can find it really quick. It was also related to Bigfoot. Trucker scary sound. I've seen it like a million times. Yep, this is it.
Out in
glad-
Oregon.
Yeah, it was out in Oregon, and it's just like a popular truck stop area,
Yeah.
and it's creepy sounding, man. I wouldn't want to spend the night there. Okay, we
Topic.
can...
Coming from terrified eyewitnesses stating, more likely that Bigfoot would be a flesh and blood creature just like any other animal, as I don't think a supernatural being or an interdimensional
We don't want to get copyright struck by some guy. I'm not watching the whole thing. I just want to get to the clip, please.
Sir, it's the hair stuff out here. I'm over here on
Highway
97
97 rest stop.
And, I don't know. What the hell is that? What the heck is that?
Because what is it with like the Wendigos or whatever, skinwalkers, or is it like, oh, the farther away it sounds, the closer it actually is, or something?
Yeah.
And the closer it sounds, the farther away it is, or something like that?
Yeah.
Supposedly. I don't know if that's true with Bigfoots as well, but
No, because Bigfoots are physical creatures.
right.
Well, so are the other ones, but they. I don't know how.
I think they can throw their
Heck
voices
is
though.
it?
Wendigos, and skinwalkers can probably throw their voices.
Okay, get closer there.
Starting to regret that I stopped at this rest stop.
Yeah, I would too.
What the?
Like, assuming this is not a hoax video and this is a real video, not some kind of hoax. That's fucking scary. Like, just hearing that coming out of the fucking woods in the middle of the night.
And they say Bigfoot isn't
Yeah.
real?
Like, I haven't heard many, like,
I
wolf
don't
howls,
stick
but, like,
mine
it
out.
kind of still does sound like one to me.
I'm like, it doesn't. Well, I guess we could, like, maybe after this clip, I'll, like, see if I can find a wolf howl to see if it sounds the same or not. Like, this maybe could be mistaken for a wolf howl, but the other one we just showed was definitely not a wolf.
No, the other ones were not, but this one specifically.
Right.
I don't know if there
But
are any, like, wolves there.
like, noises that loud, though?
It depends on how close they are, I think.
I
Now
suppose.
this audio is
Alright, shut up. Let me look up an actual wolf howl and see how similar it sounds. Oh, we're gonna load. That sounds a
Obviously,
bit different to me. And it doesn't sound like it would be as loud either. Oh, the good puppy though. Oh, that's a good puppy. Anyway. But yeah, so like, where are we at? The Van Meter visitor?
Yeah, apparently
117 years ago?
No, it says 117 years from when they actually wrote it, but it says 1903 is when
Oof.
the strange sightings occurred.
Right.
While members of the committee told of a mysterious winged creature that terrorized some of the town's residents during several nights in the course of the week. Descriptions of the beast suggested that it had large bat-like wings, left a terrible stench wherever it went, and even stranger, it fired a beam of bright light from its forehead. Yeah. I think it's cool. Like I don't think it's just that dinosaur looking one. I think it might be more alien, I guess. Like that
And it was
picture
only
there on the
seen
right
for that
side.
week and then it kind of pissed off, or what?
It looks like it. It says the bizarre account recalls how several of the locals attempted to shoot the beast, but their gunfire didn't appear to have any effect. Fed up with the menace, a group of townsfolk banded together one evening and pursued the creature to an abandoned coal mine. There they confronted not one but two of the beasts, which both turned and disappeared down into the gloom of the mine as the men opened fire, never to be seen again.
Interesting.
It says in Atmos Monsters, the Van Meter visitor is depicted as a species of insect-like creature that is most at home soaring in the lower stratosphere. But what is Atmos Monsters?
Probably some game or something.
Um,
Oh, it was part of our Lost Tapes episode?
is it? I don't
Or is
remember
he
this one.
oh, maybe he's just making up a thing where it's like, oh, it should have been this.
Oh, maybe.
Yeah, interesting. So what would you rate him?
Well, coming from the early 1900s, it's impenetrable or immune to like gunfire, I guess. And it's got a beam that shoots from its forehead. That's pretty dope.
3 or 4?
Probably 4, just
Okay.
just based on the little bit that we have on it, which isn't much, but I like
All
it.
right. Oh, we got the one to go the SBS tier, man.
Oh yeah.
Not much else to say really about the Wendigo other than what we already talked about.
Yeah, well, the Wendigo, it's seen as two different things, right? One's
Right.
either a spirit that takes over the host, or it's someone who just
Well, I
what is
always
it?
saw it like it was more like two different things. Where like the Wendigo was like telltale where it's like someone had to like revert to cannibalism to survive or something like that. And
Yeah, they
by
resort to
indulging in
cannibalism, and
cannibalism, it like so like the body gets possessed by like the entity of like the woods or something, or the entity of
yeah, but I think you're putting two of them together because when you resort to cannibalism, that means that there's no other food around, right? But
right. I mean, no one
if it's more
chooses
of a
will. Well, I mean,
well, no, it's
most people.
obviously a matter of life or death,
Right.
and if your companions are dead and they're the only sustenance, like in the middle of a winter, a blizzard or something,
Right.
then you're gonna eat your friend,
Right. I
like no
mean, you
matter who
have
it is.
to survive. It's like
Yeah, because blizzards can last, days.
right.
And the other thing would be like there is a spirit that lives up in the mountains of some kind. Well, not of some kind, but it is the Wendigo spirit that will take over the host.
Mhm.
It's not always in winter, but it is still seen as like in times of like famine or the really long winters where there's hardly any food is when their depiction they come out more is from what a lot of the stories say. So you have to beware. Obviously, you once you start seeing the signs of it, though, there's no way to turn them back.
Right.
You kind of just have to like behead them and burn them, and
Yeah, it's like you have to like like cut out their heart or something. Also heard
yeah, I think like
when you
burning them
have
for
them.
sure
Yeah,
kills
burning
them.
them works. I think.
But yeah, it's like I said, two different things. One
Right.
spirit, one not. And like you mentioned before, it's not the one with the antlers. It's just a really tall, lanky looking humanoid.
Well, and I think for Skinwalker, there's two different types of that too, because you got the original legends where it's like they're like almost like witches of some sort, like shamans that like practice these dark magics and are able to like wear the hide of an animal and then they're able to transform into that animal.
Hmm.
And then you also have the other kind where it's like more of like I've heard also where like instead of them the shamans changing into it, it's more of like a demon type thing that is summoned by the shamans or whatever, and it can change forms, and it's the whole horned thing you get, and it can like mimic people's voices to like, lure them in and kill them that way, and change different
Um,
forms and stuff like that. So like
yeah.
both of them have two different forms, and they obviously get confused a lot. Thank you, Stephen King, because
Oh, did he do?
yeah, for Pet Cemetery at the I think near the end of Pet Cemetery,
Oh, yeah,
he
yeah, yeah.
had a Wendigo creature, but he had it like he described it as having horns or whatever, because like he was mixing up the Skinwalker with the Wendigo, and like
Oh,
that whole thing like got into the public's perception of what a Wendigo is, and now you see the horn one as opposed to like the more gauntly, pale, long armed creature that has like rotting skin and all that.
Yeah.
But both are super dope, really cool.
Oh yeah.
We got the White River Monster, which is basically just a giant ass fish with teeth.
Which can rip through an entire boat. It's like.
Apparently, wait, how big is this thing?
I mean, look at the size of that boat.
Yeah, first recording sightings, 1915. In the plantations.
I'm not seeing anything. Oh, wait, other feature. Okay, hold on.
Wait, footprints.
Yeah, I see that. It says
Those
like
features such as three or five toed footprints. Where does it have
measuring 14
feet?
inches. Yeah.
So I'm thinking it's an elephant seal.
Yeah, I don't like. There's no actual like. What's the size of it? I want to know because if it can rip through like that picture there, I want to know.
Apparently, it was in the second season of Lost Tapes.
Was yeah. There's a lot of them that I don't remember because obviously they're not memorable like this one.
Yeah,
But
I don't remember this one, but I mean, some are
I mean,
saying
one
it
that
has feet and some aren't. So I'm like, there's no real definition of what this thing looks like, I guess.
well, we'll never see it because we'll never go to Arkansas, you know.
Well, that's true. Plus, I mean, who knows even if it exists? I'm sorry, buddy. I'm gonna give you a 2 there.
I would have put him down with a megalodon, but that's fine.
Yeah, we can do that.
Just a
What
giant fish.
the last one is what, a Yiran? Yiran?
Yeah,
Looks
it's
like a monkey.
yeah, also known as a Chinese
Oh, the
wild man
Chinese
or man
Bigfoot.
monkey.
Okay.
Yeah. Over 400 people have reported seeing the Yeren. The Chinese government has searched China to find the Yeren, and apparently they haven't found it.
Huh.
Wonder why?
All right, so this is our tier list. I think we're finally done with that. What do you think? Do we make a good call? Do you
Yeah.
disagree with some of our choices? If so, be sure to comment down below. Tell us why or why not. Don't get too upset with us for some of our choices here. These just are personal choices, and you could have ones that vary. Let me just download our image for later. All right. How do you want to do this next part? Do you want to just like reset this and go down the list you have here? Oh,
Uh,
wait, before we do that actually, I want a special honorary mention for the knot deer because this is one of like the best fucking cryptids there are, and I don't know why it's not in this list. So the knot deer would definitely be S tier ranking and would probably be like one of my favorites. Just put the fucking knot deer right there. So let's go over the knot deer super quick, really quick, since I didn't include that. It's described as looking like a deer from a distance, but as one looks at it closer and longer, something appears off. The movements are described as being more like a newborn deer, but appearing as an adult. Some accounts suggest it's double jointed, or its limbs are going in the wrong direction,
yeah.
and that they could be longer than that of a deer. The way it moves is more aggressive compared to a deer. And a lot of people like to think of it more as like a poor disguise for Skinwalker, maybe, or Skinwalker changing into something else.
Right.
They're said to not be afraid of humans, generally pro-humans, and I think they might attack. I've heard some of them might be attacking people too.
Yeah.
But this is more of a recent thing, so. But
Well, I don't think it. I think it's more recent in terms of the counts of them, but I think it's more like I think on that page it says that the it's just like deer with like genetic abnormalities or like maybe have you seen the video of like this it's nighttime and the deer kind of runs into the brush and then comes out and its neck is kind of like its head is kind of hanging off, you know what I mean?
Oh
I don't
yeah,
know if
I think I did
share that,
see. I think I did see
but
something like that.
yeah, so there's that.
All right, so How about we go down this list together, and we'll say if we believe the plausibility of these ones. And how about we do? How should we do this? Just a yes and no, or should we do a yes, no, maybe?
Oh, what? If we believe in that?
Yeah, for the options for all these. Like for
Okay.
example, like we'll say Yeti, and I'll go like if I believe it, you go if you believe it or not. Should it just be a yes and no thing, or should it be yes, no, or it could be? Or should we
Yes.
give like a percentage of how we think plausibility wise, or is that too much to think
No,
about?
not percentage. I think yes, no, or maybe. Like
Okay.
question mark.
All right, so Yeti then. For you.
Yeti. Oh, for me? No.
Yeah, I would say no too for that.
Like write it. So like do it in the beginning of them. Or if you just want to clear that, that's fine. But like, yeah, just.
All right. Oops. All right. Beast of Gavadon.
Oh yeah.
Sorry, I'm just still getting used to this thing. I also agree. I think this did exist at one point.
Well, either it was like I said, just a big cat, or some kind of like dire wolf. It had some. It's got its place in history for sure, because the royalty at the time wanted that thing gone because obviously it was killing
So
a lot of other
something was
people.
definitely killing something big.
Yep.
The Yowie.
Yeah, we also know.
Yeah, I don't think so. The Moa, well, that existed at one point, but now I don't think it exists.
Yeah.
Do you think it still exists?
Which one was that again?
That was the giant ostrich looking thing.
Oh no, it's gone extinct. Even if I did believe that it still existed, no, it existed at one point, but I don't think it does anymore.
What about the Chinook, the big snake thing, round snake, fat snake?
Chinoko. I like it. I don't believe it exists, but I like it. I like it a lot. Just a giant snake that'll like put its tail in its mouth and just roll down the hill at you. That's dope.
I don't know if this exists. Like, I don't know if it existed or not. I'm not super negative on it existing.
No, I like no, it didn't exist.
Well, I know
Like it was
you
probably
didn't.
just some. No, I meant like it might have been some kind of snake, right? Because that's
Right.
what it is. But whether it was the one that they claim it is, really not.
Alien big cats.
Well, yeah.
I mean, obviously exists because it was probably just some big cats that weren't native to the area. But yeah.
Mm-hmm. The Alta Mahalamama, which was
River monster?
oh yeah, no,
No.
just a Nessie of some type, especially on these like lakes that are like human-made, man-made, whatever. No.
Devil monkey? Probably.
I mean,
yeah.
yeah, I mean they
Probably
were
some
probably just some
aggressive
kind of
type of monkey that was just out there, you know? I mean, it's
yeah.
not that unbelievable.
The
Asswang.
S-Wang. No, I like not being real, but the lore is nice. Bat Squatch is gonna be a no.
Yeah.
Thunderbird, they did have giant birds back in the day.
I think the Thunderbird existed, but I don't know if it still does. But I'll say yes. Because I think they did exist at one point.
Well, we don't have ice everywhere, so they could still exist.
They could still exist, you're right. We don't know. This thing, yes, because we have giant snapping turtles. They exist right now.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know.
Bessie, get out of here.
Get them out of here.
Casey said no.
Funny, yep.
Which was
I don't think this thing exists myself.
oh that one. No.
Are we getting to the nitty gritties? Do you think skinwalkers actually exist?
Yeah.
I
In
think they
some
do.
form.
I think they do too. Maybe more in their traditional form of like a shaman that like could channel animal spirits or whatever, but
I also think it might be similar to
or like some
the what were they called? The berserkers.
right.
They could also be like done in that sense, you know. Chupacabra, no. It was probably some kind of mangy dog or something killing small animals.
Right. Agreed. Owlman, probably not, honestly.
The only one that existed was the Batman.
Mongolian deathworm? I wouldn't say this is too far-fetched, honestly, considering how many like real-world things, animals and creatures like snakes and worms that are toxic. Like, I don't
Yeah.
think it's that far-fetched to think that there's some like big-ass worm out there that could poison you, you know? Right.
For one, it's not that big, and it
It's
lives in a
not that
desert.
right.
And the desert, from what I've come to understand, is not really as like. There's not people out there every day seeing if they can find new things in the
Exploring
desert,
it,
right?
right. So I would say yes.
Yeah, some kind of worm is out there for sure.
Mm.
Whether it's that one, who knows? Jersey Devil, as excited as it is, no. I like it a lot though.
For Dover Demon, I kind of want to say yes. Because, like, if this is just an alien encounter that happened at one point in time, and it didn't really seem like after that point in time it kind of disappeared. So, if it was some alien that beamed down and kind of terrorized people, got lost, maybe, or something, and then
Right.
went away, I could see that happening. I would say yes. Or maybe. I'll give it a maybe. I'm not going to give it a full on yes.
I would say no, but I mean, the universe is vast enough that there is possibility of it being a possibility of them being out there, but
What do you think of Mothman, man? Do you think he existed?
some interdimensional being, sure.
I can go with that. Enfield Horror.
No.
I don't think it existed, but if we're talking about the poltergeist haunting part, I do believe that could be a possibility.
Mm.
Hold on.
You're gonna write poltergeist, yes. Yeah.
The Hebagon.
Which was just another Bigfoot thing.
Yeah.
No. I mean, there have been tales of wild men, but I don't think it's that. The Ogopogo, no.
Ogopogo. Loch Ness Monster.
No.
I don't know. Like, I feel like it's possible there could be some sort of lake monster that all of these originally, like, because there's so many different Nessie side cryptids out there, right? So I do think it's possible that there originally was some sort of sea monster that all these things are based on, or maybe what we considered a sea monster, but where it was really just a giant ass fucking fish. But in terms of the actual Loch Ness monster, probably not. So I would say no. The whole dag.
As cool as it is, no.
It would be cool.
It could have just been like a bison, a smaller bison, or hogs, wild hogs that like just rampaged around, and them being new to the area, they probably couldn't tell that what it was. That's my guess, at least.
All right. The
No,
Loveland
none of the
Frogmen.
frogmen.
What about the Frogmen?
No.
You big frogman person.
Mm-mm. They're goofy, but no.
Yeah. The Hobskinville Goblin dudes.
Oh, you're gonna have to add what is it called? The Fresno Nightcrawlers.
I already added
Oh,
it. I don't know.
okay. For Sableye, I want to say yes, but no.
I kind of want to say, let's put maybe done.
That's fine.
Because there was a shootout. They were shooting at something, and they all gave identical testimonies for these little creatures, and they were all shooting at something. They were terrified of something, and they're like, if it was all like, why would they all make up the same thing? I don't know.
Mm-hmm. Oh, fair enough.
I would say maybe for that. Now, was it exactly what they described? Maybe not, but it was something.
Yeah.
Champy? Nah, it's just a whale penis.
Yeah.
Yeah,
What they all are.
basically. Lake Van monster.
That's also another river monster now.
Yeah. Lizardman.
Well, no.
I'm gonna say yes. So I'll say yes, and you can say no.
Well, conspiracy theory wise, yes.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Conspiracy
Real-
theory wise.
No, you just said if they exist or not. You never said anything about conspiracy.
Okay, well, like a lizard man would basically be the same as a reptilian in terms of like the alien reptilians that like might
Okay,
be.
fine.
That's what I'm referring to.
Okay, you didn't say that, but yes.
So you agree with that? The yes then?
Yeah.
All right. Mantis man? No.
No.
Sorry, Mantis man. Not believing
Giant
you.
bug.
What the hell was this Mokleo?
That's the one from that's the giant dinosaur.
Oh, the giant dinosaur guy.
Yeah.
I don't know about that one, dude. I'm gonna say no for
No.
him.
No, I like it, but no. The Nandy Bear, that thing probably did exist.
I would expect that probably did exist in some form, but or maybe misidentification of something. But I would say
Yeah.
I would say maybe.
Mm-hmm.
What's this one?
Oh, that's the
Nah,
another dinosaur.
I'm going no on that one. What about you?
If you go no on that one, you gotta go no on Thunderbird. No, I'm kidding.
No, it's different. Because this is
That's
an
fine.
actual dinosaur, whereas like giant ass birds. I mean, that's two different things, kind of. Or
Well,
the
Thunderbirds are
dinosaurs
also depicted
evolved
as-
into giant birds, but
Well, the Thunderbird is sometimes depicted as that.
right.
Anyways, the
Thunder
Orang
Cuckoo
Batty.
Falconberg.
Orang Batty, no.
Oh,
I like it, but
yeah.
no.
Yeah.
It's a flying monkey. Wizard of Oz. No.
Orang Projecture, because it's just a fucking monkey. The Falk, which is the Boggy Creek monster.
Oh, that one.
I'm gonna say yes, because it's basically. I mean, I probably should have done it for the other one, but I in terms of Bigfoot, I think it's. I'm gonna put maybe. Actually, I'm gonna change it to maybe. Because I think like Bigfoot like creatures could exist, so I guess that like half of these would exist because just based on that then because half of them are like Bigfoot ish.
Yeah.
Yeah. And
Yeah.
who knows what the fuck lives in those swamp areas?
Oh yeah. That one was also
No,
Dinosaur,
I'm gonna
which
go
is
for no
no.
for that. Was the rope on?
Ropin, I think it was also a dinosaur.
A lot of dinosaurs going on, man.
Pretty sure it was a dinosaur.
Goat man.
Goatman itself, no.
As much as I kind of wish it was, I would go no. Yeah,
Yeah.
it would be fucking
Megalodon
dope if it
existed.
was. Megalodon
Megalodon
existed, but I don't think it exists anymore. So I
No,
would
not
go
anymore.
Huh?
I don't think it exists anymore either.
Yeah. Sheep Squatch. I don't think this existed at all.
That one's cool too, but no.
Yeah, no. Skunk
Okay.
ape?
Well, if you're going based on what you said before
I would
about
say maybe, yeah, because like I'm sure there's some big hairy ape like creature that stunk really bad.
yeah.
Now am I saying he's like Sasquatch? No, but I don't know. Spring Heel Jack? I don't think he existed. But you?
I think he existed, but not anymore.
Well, yeah, that makes sense, I guess. So Flatwoods Monster.
It's an alien.
I would say yes as an alien. I would say yes.
Yeah.
Beast of Bray Road. I don't know about this one. Like,
Nope.
I don't think it existed, but I wanted to.
Oh yeah.
But I would say no for that. Bigfoot, I do think exists in some form, or it did at one point. I don't know if it still does.
That's also another one seen as an interdimensional being, like
Right.
Mothman, and that's why we can't find him as often as we'd like. That thing is cool.
It's
but no.
cool, but I don't think it existed. Do you?
But it's an alien. It's an alien.
Is it?
Well, it said that it was just no. I'm just saying it's an alien, just based on one of the pictures that they showed. But no, it's
Yeah,
a no.
I would say no for that one.
But I like it.
I like it. I like it a lot.
A Wendigoon or Wendigo, yes.
Yeah, I would agree with that.
A White River Monster. It's a fish.
So yeah.
Yeah. And it's not like those serpents. So yeah.
What was the
Yeren,
year on?
monkey.
Oh, probably. I mean, it's just a monkey.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, the boring ones are more likely to be true.
Mm-hmm.
I think the Fresno Nightcrawlers exist.
Well, there got to be some kind of alien being that couldn't have like spawned here in the Earth. You know.
Right. I'm not saying they're not or are or not, but that's just my take.
Yeah.
Sounds good. But I think that was basically all we had for today. We did our tier maker list. We rated all the cryptids we knew of. And we gave our believability on if which ones we think are exist and which ones don't. So if you disagree with us on the placement and ratings of any of these guys, or if you think any of these cryptids exist that we didn't think exist, please tell us why or your thoughts in the comments below, and we'll be back for another episode later on. Any parting words, Bear?
Nah.
You're very talkative today, aren't you?
Well, I mean, I did talk. I just didn't talk during the whole alien segment.
I know you're not a big alien believer.
No, I mean I believe that there's alien life out there. I don't believe it's here.
Okay, fair enough. Now, okay, well here's a question. Are you more likely to believe in ghosts and spirits existing here on Earth
No.
than aliens visiting here on Earth, or no?
No.
So if you had to pick one, or which one's more likely to exist here on Earth, aliens or ghosts?
Neither.
No, you got to pick one. Which one do you think?
I have to pick one.
Yeah, if you had to pick one that you believe is more likely to happen, an encounter with an alien being here on Earth or some kind of ghost or spirit.
Well, then it'd have to be the ghost because they've all if based on what people say, if they die in the area with whatever feelings, then they reside on Earth until somehow those feelings are
I mean, like
resolved.
a tragic ending of some sort, yeah.
Yeah, but like here's the thing. There's so many people that have lived on Earth already. Why is it that specific locations are the only ones that are haunted and not everything?
Do you want me to answer, or because I don't know?
No, I'm just saying, like putting that question out there, like why is that? Why are there not more spirits like being, quote unquote?
Because I would, in my personal belief, because like I do believe ghosts and spirits exist, but I don't think it's as common as everyone makes it out to be. Myself, and my personal belief is that the majority of human spirits actually do move on, and it's only spirits that linger that have unfinished business, right? And yeah, a lot of them probably have unfinished business, but I think the temptation to move on when you see the light at the end of the tunnel, that's really convincing to go into the tunnel. And some people think that's a whole soul trap. That's like traps you into the reincarnation cycle on Earth.
Yeah.
And that like aliens or higher dimensional beings are stealing your life force by like keeping you trapped on Earth and in this 3D realm of kind of misery and like low density vibrations.
Yeah.
But disregarding if it's a trap or not, a lot of people move on. So people that died like very brutal, hard ways and have unfinished business left behind, or they might be feel trapped in some way that they can't escape that area. But that's few and far between. It's not as common. So I think most people choose to actually move on. And so the only ones left that are still here that are hauntings or whatever are tied to a object or a person or a place. But it's not as common as you think, because like obviously with all the people, if there was no afterlife whatsoever and like all of the people that lived throughout all of history would be spirits lingering around, you'd be bumping into spirits left and right like crazy, right? But that's not the case. Like I feel most of them get reincarnated or go to the afterlife and then eventually get reincarnated or go to heaven or their version of heaven or whatever happens in the afterlife.
Yeah.
But that's just my belief. But again, I don't think it's as common as everyone makes it out. Where it's like, oh, every abandoned house is haunted. Oh, this is like, I don't think know about that. But who knows? But I guess we'll see everyone later. That's the wrap for this episode. Thank you for tuning in. Remember, Fresno Nightcrawler is the best boy. Number one extreme cryptid. And we'll see you guys next time for a whole totally different episode. I don't know what it is about and be about yet, but we'll think about it. And just have a safe and happy next until we see you again. All right, bye everyone.
Next
Next
Bye.
time. I don't know what to say. Like the next time we'll see you guys again, because I don't want to promise it's going to be out at a certain time and then it not be out at a certain time. So it's like till next episode. Be safe. Be proud. Stay curious. Bye.